August 16th, 2023, about 5 o'clock p.m. I'm starting, this is video number 2. I'm starting in the same starting location as the previous video where we looked at the yellow flags and the swale location. This video we're going to walk along the red flags, which is defining the approximate perimeter of the Crevice Garden area. This is kind of the starting flag down here. This would be where this is the triangle that Kenton and Sally and I talked about, where would be the beginning, kind of the beginning of the swale, where it, and the mound and the large amounts of fill dirt that are going to come in here and basically cover this retaining wall from here over. And these are hard to see because they're black. You probably can't even see them at all, but there are black lines that I extended from the top of this retaining wall down to where I flagged the perimeter, just to give Sally and I an idea, kind of spatially and volume wise, how big this Crevice Garden area is going to be. And make sure also, it was super useful to do that to help us kind of visualize it in 3 dimensions, but it also allowed us to go down behind us into our lower level and look out those windows to make sure that we weren't blocking any of our views, and we don't. So we feel pretty good about this plan. But again, so there's a starting flag here on this corner, and it basically follows the sinewy course of the swale, or I should say the swale follows the sinewy course of the edge of this Crevice Garden, approximately, and just kind of winds around, kind of comes out to a toe here, and then curves in. You can see where we scratched the dirt a little bit too to identify it. And then this is going to be kind of our main toe on this side. And then we have a little Loch Ness area flagged here for a small group of rocks to kind of continue this, make it look more natural as we continue this, extend that that toe out. So yeah, right here, turning around, so the center point of the swale, if it's 6 feet wide total approximately, we're about 4 feet between the approximate edge of the end of the Crevice Garden and the center point of the swale. So I think I've left enough room, and this is something that we can adjust as we go too. So basically swale transitioning into, as the swale moves up, slopes up, it'll transition into the Crevice Garden. So continuing to, we're standing in the toe. Again, there's our little Loch Ness extension area there. There's the driveway, and I'm going to turn, face more east. Hopefully you can see these flags. It kind of curves in here, and there's our spruce. Curves in, and then it curves out again to another toe in this area. And then we did a double Loch Ness hump over here, you can see from these red flags. This one we made kind of lozenge shaped, and we can adjust. I think that's a good shape as any to have. And it's kind of, it ends close to this little grove of trees. And we did it in a way where this line here, this bare earth here, is our irrigation line coming in. We don't have to cover any of the irrigation line except for in that corner, and that's okay. So this, back on the main perimeter, we're standing on the second toe, and it kind of curves over here and then curves up, and of course has to kind of meet the top of the retaining wall, and our idea is to pile soil as far up as we can, and then the crevice garden will actually cover the tops of these retaining walls all the way up, almost to the corner. And yeah, so let me stand up here and do a broad view of this, just so you can see it maybe. And that's our plan. Thank you.